Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Healing starts with a conversation, and my name is April Janae. I just want to say, first, right off, forgive the lighting, uh, forgive a whole bunch of stuff. But I have procrastinated about this for a really long time, like double digits long time. And so I don't know. Tonight I got home from school after being at work all day, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. I'm not finna go get all gussied up. I'm not gonna go put a bunch of makeup on. I'm not gonna do any of that. I'm just going to come and present myself as I am. And, hopefully um, this resonates with whom it is meant to resonate with, regardless of what I have on, what my lighting looks like. Now, obviously, over time as I get more accustomed to doing this and I get more familiar, I'm sure certain things will change, but the essence of who I am and why it is that I want to share won't change. And so I feel like, it's the top of 2022. I owe it to myself to do something that I have been wanting to do for a very long time. I've I've started, attempted to start, stopped, had some snafus here and there, um, and just like a lot of stutter stepping, right? And I think on some level, to be transparent, there was some procrastination on my part, to say the least. But I don't want to procrastinate anymore. I don't want to procrastinate. I don't want to um, put my energy into something else or someone else when this is genuinely what I have been wanting to do for as long as I can remember. I recently moved, and so I was unpacking some boxes, going through some of my old journals, and I like the dates on there kind of tripped me out. I'm like, gosh, you've really been talking about this for a long time. So I ran across some ideas that I had jotted down for the show and blah blah blah. And what's really interesting and surprising is the things that I wrote down then are still the same things that I feel to this day, but I've had a lot more experiences. I've grown a lot more spiritually and emotionally, and so I think where I am now will add to those things, but they're still in essence, the same thing. Talking about healing, self help, being your own rescuer, living your life in purpose, on purpose, all of those things, which to lead to another point, I am an avid writer and have been since my teens. And so, it's nice that I took the time to write that, because now as I'm sitting in this day and I went back looking for something randomly, I saw some notes. I saw something that reminded me, of what I wanted to do. And so writing was helpful in that way. And of course, as time goes on, you will hear me say that more. I'm a huge proponent of that. So all that being said, the nature of my channel is, as I said, healing starts with a conversation. And my purpose and who I am, and we all have gifts and talents and things that God endows us with when we are created. And mine is that of a healer. Now I believe that we are all healer in different aspects, but everyone does not embrace that. And so I happen to be one who does, and healing comes by a whole host of things, right? It's not just being a doctor or it is being a listening ear. It is providing sound advice. It's being able to relate to somebody else's journey. So, the nature of this platform is so that I can talk about the things that I have traveled through, the things that I have learned, and some of the experiences that I've had, and how that has brought me to where I'm at today. So I will be, this is how crazy this is, because I kind of already wrote out a schedule for how I want to upload. And, one of the things I really like about being a creative is that you have the flexibility to change stuff if you want to. So, sure, maybe I may endeavor to say, okay, I'm going to upload 3 videos a week. And, as time goes on and you see the reaction or you see the numbers or your life comes into play, which it does, right? We all have our lives. Um, I can adjust that, and I am okay with that. So I did decide that at least now I would like to upload twice a week. Those days being Thursday and Saturday. I'm sorry, Tuesday and Saturday. Um, and then the rest, well, and then also the other thing was the length of the video. I know that there's all these analytics as to, how long a video should be and how long it should not be, and all of that stuff, right? YouTube governs all of those numbers. But as I said initially, part of part of what it is I'm presenting and why I'm presenting it is so that those who have need of it um, can embrace it, hear it, use it, whatever the case is. And so, I'm much more of an organic person. Yeah, even though stats tell a story, I am more so in tune to the other human being, the other person who is listening to this and who needs this. So I feel like it's good to let that be the determining factor. Um, as time goes on, y'all will get to know your girls a little bit long-winded. Um, but that is part of one of my gifts is communication. And so, um, maybe that will be for another platform, a podcast or something like that. But um, I just wanted to hop on here, say what's up, introduce myself. You'll see some changes here and there in terms of like intro, outro, all that good stuff. That's going to come. But I just did not want to delay anymore. I didn't want to procrastinate anymore. I didn't want to make excuses, because the truth of the matter is the more excuses you find to make, the more you come up with. And I don't want to do that anymore. I want to be true to what I feel and who I am, and this is what I want to do. So, again, my name is April Janae. This is my channel. Healing starts with a conversation, and that conversation is with self first, and then those around you, whether they be family members, loved, romantic relationship, whether it be co-workers or friends, regardless of whomever else that conversation has to start with or has to happen with, the first person that healing conversation starts with is always with self. And I know personally, the more that I began to do that, the clearer things were and became for me. I was able to hold myself accountable, and then, those who I needed to have a conversation with, after holding, I think the really wonderful thing too is, for me, what I have learned is when I do put myself in a position of, okay, I'm going to hold myself accountable, sometimes I end up not even needing to have a conversation with another person. Sometimes you do, but I think that's a beautiful place to start, because at the end of the day, you owe it to yourself to speak your piece, to be in your truth, and to advocate for yourself. And you cannot expect somebody to give something to you that you don't really know how to give to yourself. So healing starts with a conversation, and that conversation is with self first. So again, welcome to my channel. I'm excited to come before you guys. I'm excited to interact. I'm excited to, hear what, just hear who's out there and to help in whatever way I can. I believe that the way that God created us is we are meant to be in service to others. God does not give you an abundance of a thing simply for you to say, look, oh, I got this. No, God gives you that so that you can. I feel like somebody was at my door. I apologize because it's 11:41 at night, so nobody should be at my door. I don't have guests like that. Anywho, what I was saying was, we are blessed and endowed with the things that we are, so that we can, God gifts us with these talents so that you can gift your fellow man with them. And whatever act of service you feel most resonates with you. I know that we were all created. I work for my 9 to 5 is I work for a nonprofit agency, and it's one of the most fulfilling things that I have done, because I get to give back. I get to use my gifts to support my team and give back to the community, our clients, our vulnerable clients that we serve every day. And so, we all have gifts. And, I think when you, how do I want to say this? Along the lines of really holding yourself accountable, I feel like it really clears up the air, because we live in a society where we are taught to point the finger. We are not taught to hold ourselves accountable. And so when you master the art of holding yourself accountable, you realize how much of whatever is going on in your life has nothing to do with anyone else other than yourself. And then once you do that, and if you're really serious about holding yourself accountable, then you start finding ways to like adjust or tweak or, address certain things. And it clears the air for you to, I know a lot of people find their voice through service. And so it is all kind of wrapped up into one. And so this will be, I'll share more things like this as time goes on. But anywho, again, welcome to my channel. Healing Starts with a Conversation. My name is April Janae. I appreciate you guys. Please take a few minutes to subscribe, comment, like, share with as many people as you can. Leave comments if you have, again, as I get going, I'll post questions in the comments. There'll be a lot of interaction. I suspect, just from previous experiences and other endeavors, that I'll get some feedback, but that will allow us to have more extended discussion. But yeah, I'm really excited to hear from you guys, and I'm happy that I finally started. Let's see what the date is. Today is Monday, the 10th of January, 2022 at exactly 11:44 that I'm ending this. So I appreciate y'all. I love y'all in advance. I look forward to more interaction, and take care. Bye.